Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball. We got a week's worth of games to recap. We got Standout Performances, Slump Watch, and Fuego. We got to keep you guys updated. Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball, presented by DraftKings. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you have a fantastic weekend planned for yourselves after you listen to Talkin' Baseball and you find out what happened in baseball. My name's Jimmy. Sitting next to me is Jake. BBD is producing. And Trevor Plouffe still in Disney World. I think he signed up to be one of the costume people or something like that. Just working there now. He's a lifelong Disney person. How are you doing, Jake?
James, David, I believe Trevor is traveling back today. I think today's travel day as he returns.
Unless he decided to stay and become one of the costume people.
No one's ruling that out. Just saying what's supposed to be. It's not the story of the day. The story on the day of the internet. Jombaby snaps in the chat. The world is blowing up.
Snaps in the chat.
The chat is stoked. The internet is stoked. Congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. Put a little baby inside Caitlin. Post Malone. I got something on my phone.
Type that out.
We've known for a little bit. We're happy. We're cloud nine. I
found out yesterday.
I've never seen this morning. A young 20-year-old man has never wanted a baby more than James O'Brien. So to get here today, we're excited to see.
Used to be what I told teachers.
My god kid pop out. Big baby David.
What do you want to be when you grow up? A dad. That was my answer. People would be like, but what do you actually want to be? And I was like, a dad.
Yeah. Father of mine. Baby Dave, huge ep today. Interleague. Like, big.
Yeah, BBD's been subbing in.
Big.
Getting the interleague. What, the last two times or just one time?
Just one.
But you just had one game.
Yeah, I believe it was only one series
single
last
series.
Week. So in theory, you're doing that as a favor. I mean, I don't mind doing more, but we also
traditionally
we rotate.
It's a big interleague.
But it's a big interleague week.
I
would have rotated, but I thought we were being nice,
yeah.
giving you just one series. I did not realize.
It doesn't really matter to me, but I've prepped for the interleague now, so
nice.
Now don't switch it, but
that is very nice and cool, and I'm excited for you. I have to be honest with the people, and we are an on pod. We haven't said that in a while.
No, we haven't been.
Wow, we haven't.
You said you found out about your baby this morning, last night actually.
I said last night.
Yeah,
you said.
I said this morning.
Yeah,
which wasn't an on pod. If we're being on.
I kind of momentarily forgot.
Okay. And then found out again.
Then you can always find out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We're an on pod here.
On pod.
Cron pod. On pod. Yeah, we haven't really been sticking to that. And I need to let people know.
Yeah.
Tuesday, we went to the game with the Farm to Fame crew.
Yes.
Yankee Stadium. So it was a full working day, and then at night we were at the Yankees game. Wednesday, we were live for the Yankees game, and we recorded afterwards. That was 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. day for us. I don't know anything that happened in the National League. Truly. I know that Walker Buehler pitched yesterday against the Padres.
Doesn't even count.
Oh, it's not even counting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then I have no idea a single thing that happened. I was so out of it this week. So I'm excited to hear you inform me on what happened. I did my homework on the American League, which I'm presenting. I don't know any of the interleague series besides the Yankees Braves.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an informative bet for me. I'm going to be listening.
It was a little bit of a weird week. We'll trigger a couple things in your peanut brain, but it was like a weird interleague too. A lot of 2-game interleagues. Couple things.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even have time to look at the breakdown request sheet. I haven't even made any or looked at any footage. So
we're hosts.
I have no idea what's going on. We're hosting the crew.
Guests. We're entertaining. First time ever.
Yeah. So let's get right into it. I'm excited to find out.
Go.
I need to know what happened.
If you want it, you can get it. Let me know.
So here's Jake Storielli, and he's going to let everyone know.
Ronald
Storielli, what happened in the National League this week. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Jim, couple baseball teams that have red as part of their uniform. The Cardinals visited the Nationals. The Nationals take 2 out of 3. Cardinals won the first game, and then the Nats took the second 2. I watched this first game. It was kind of a slop bowl. The ball was flying. That was my whole Flaherty versus Soto thing that waves on the internet. DeYoung, 2 homers. How about it? Corbin bounced back. Thank God. We needed that. And Scherzer is El Grosso. Soto goes to the IL. We hate that. They're hoping he returns the day he's eligible, though. So it's early in the year. We're being early. Los Hibido Gigantes. They take 2 out of 3 from BBD's Phillies. Phillies salvage the last game with Led Zeppelin on the mound. But man, Gossman is having a year. 6 shutty from him. Belt with the big 2-run homer. The game the Phillies won, a big Andrew Knapp walk-off. BBD tweeting about that for some sick reason. Segura and Solano both go to the IL. How about that? A couple light-hitting infielders? No. Donnie Barrels, they're not light. They're built different. Speaking of built different, the Brewers are having fun, Jimothy. They sweep the Padres. Corbin Burns is one of the stories of baseball right now. Narvaez has been hitting all year. And kind of sad times for San Diego. Lamet goes to the 10-day IL. He's been having a lot of forearm stuff. A little bit scary. Don't like that. The Brewers are having fun, man. Billy McKinney diving, catching left. That's what the people care about. D-backs, my D-backs. They sweep the Reds. Grab the broomstick. Babe. Our guy, Young Andy Young, with a game-tying home run. That was a bullet to center, pinch hit. He's the man. Josh Funky Van Meters with the game-tying 3-run homer in the next one. And then we had an absolute spit show, Game 3, 14-11 in 10 innings. The freight train. Woo-hoo! David Peralta season, baby. We're there. And then the Cubbies. The Cubbies sweep the Mets. Los Mets, we were excited about their start. They get a little shot of life. Zach Davies. They beat them 16-4 that game. Last night's game was wild. So much action. It was good. It was bad. I love Pete Alonso. He's a little weird, but in the best way possible. Javi Baez with the grand slam. Also leading the league in strikeouts. Jake Arrieta with another good start. And that's kind of what went down in the NL matchups this week.
How about that?
Yeah,
I'm interested in a lot of stuff.
Oh my God!
I start taking notes now, like the things that you say that I'm like, ooh, that
the things you say when you do the things you have to do the things you need to do.
Yeah, Gossman.
Yeah,
and we kind of already did this conversation, but that's
Goss baby.
We did this. I don't know when we did it.
I think you did this privately with Peter.
Did I?
I think so. I think you were talking about how like it was great that they gave him that.
Was that on
and
the
now
live
they
stream?
empowered him. It could have been. It could have been.
Yeah, when I think it was with Moylan, because when they gave him that qualifying offer, everyone was, including us, was like, "What?"
A little taken aback.
So maybe, obviously he always believes in himself. But,
Sure.
He accepts it. Says, "Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get better elsewhere." And now he's pitching really well. He's got 2.45 ERA. He has one kind of stinker against the Reds at home. All of his road starts have been phenomenal.
16 starts so far with San Francisco. 3.27 ERA. This is over the past 2 seasons, but I mean, big time strikeout numbers. He looks great. It looks like he found a home, and yeah, you hope they figure out an extension because I know when he originally signed the qualifying offer, that was the whole thing. But yeah, it's like you were saying, it's really nice when a player in an organization like, we like this. Mm-hmm. Let's just do this, and then they should.
Yeah, the other thing I wrote down was Soto to the IL. That sucks.
Yeah, not fun.
McKinney diving catch. I haven't seen this.
Jimmy, so
it's really good.
It's flip around season, and our Yankees are in a bad place, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So it was a little more of a twist of the knife when I was looking at Brewers highlights and former Yankee farmhand Billy McKinney, who almost
Yankees are in a great place. They're making catches for the Brewers.
defensively, the guy almost didn't have a position. He was like corner outfield, first base. Like if he can hit, it'll be nice. Jim, he makes a diving catch on the left field line that is incredible. And it's like, because we watch so much Yankees baseball, I haven't seen a player put their body on the line. And like Billy McKinney put his body on the line.
And he hit a home run against Paddock.
I forgot what that looked like, dude.
Oh, like a player going all out?
Like he's full extension, dive towards the line, like into the dirt, comes out of nowhere. You're watching it right now.
Ooh, that's a hard like bang on the ground.
It's an incredible catch. He does hit the ground hard, but man, like...
Dude, there's no way. I know that everyone hates when we talk Yankees.
Well, we're kind of ripping on them, so people might like it.
There's 2 outs in the inning on this play.
Yeah.
And the Brewers are up 5-0.
Runners on first and third.
But the Brewers are up by 5 runs. I'd bet I almost already bet my unborn child. Like,
ooh, you're starting to get into that game.
Day one of being able to do that. I wouldn't bet my unborn child. I would bet BBD. I would bet BBD's life.
Yeah.
I
like that. Let's start doing that more.
I would bet BBD's life that no Yankee would ever go all out in a 5-0 game to make a catch. Every single Yankee on the roster would let this ball fall and then tell like the reporters like, yeah, not trying to get hurt.
They're playing that in the corner.
I don't. They're
misplaying it in the corner.
It's so fun have Peter Moylan and Kelsey come and watch a full Yankees game with us, and Trev did it the other day, and realize what it like that they're not trying, and I'm like, yes, Peter, we know.
Yeah.
He's like, they're not trying in any aspect, and I said, yes, that's what we've been saying. They're treating it like it's whatever. That's great for Billy McKinney. That's awesome. I would love to watch a team. The Brewers seem like a great team to watch right now.
The Brewers have their like Brewers magic going right now. You're looking up and down the lineup and you're kind of like, how are they doing this? Who's doing this? Jace Peterson had a home run for them the other day, and it's just like, oh, right, players that fully care about baseball and are fighting for their careers are having fun on the Brewers. Well,
that's awesome. And yeah, good for Billy McKinney. One time he had a grand slam in spring training. I called it. I was on this live stream, and I was like, I bet it goes deep right here.
Gone.
Way gone against the Cubs, actually. That can't be true. That part is 100%
that part's a lie.
Not true.
They're in Arizona.
Yeah, not true. Musgrove did have a good start though, so I'm happy for him.
Holy smokes, man.
I'm happy for Musgrove. I mean, even Weathers had a good start, and he had a good start against the Dodgers the other day too. And Paddock. So what happened here? They just beat up on the bullpen?
Well, Weathers was the Dodger series that started last night.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, Lamet was a short start because he gets pulled because of forearm stuff, so that sucks. Burns is just gross. And then, man, Woodruff and Musgrove, that's like that's a baseball fan's pitching matchup. Like, I know some people outside of baseball might have heard about No Joe, but, like, Musgrove-Woodruff, that's a baseball fan's pitching matchup right there.
I know we're not allowed to talk about series that don't pertain. So I'll throw up parentheses real quick.
Yeah, parentheses series.
Ryan Weathers has now thrown 9.1 two-hit innings against the Dodgers in his last 2 starts, and that's very impressive, and I'm happy for him.
Youngest starting pitcher in baseball right now.
Wow, so have the Padres gone 3 years in a row having the youngest starting pitcher? Because it was Morahone for a while.
I think Davey jumped in for a little bit, and maybe if Davey comes back, because Weathers is 21. I don't know. I'd have to look at the birthdays.
Did Weathers debut after Davey last year?
21 years old. Yeah. You got to be that young and sick in the head to go 9.1 two-hit against the Dodgers right now. Good for him.
Yeah.
All right, not about them. The Brewers, great job.
Good job.
So the Brewers take the Brewers are one of 4 teams, one of 3 teams with a record over 500
in the NL. Or any team?
One of 4 in the NL.
Yeah, man. I mean, so
the NL East doesn't have a single team over 500. Like the Phillies just swept the Mets, and I saw Mets fans complaining on Twitter and stuff, but I didn't realize they got swept. That does suck.
Yeah. So so that's the other stories you would be looking for are the Mets got swept and they came back to earth. They went from a nice 7-4 start to your 7-7, and you're just like every other NL East team right now. And then, I mean, the Reds, They got swept by my D-backs, and they're fully back down to earth from their hot start. They started off out, they're back to 500. So, yeah, man. Those Giants are going to keep trucking along. Love them. But, yeah, everyone else is, besides the Milwaukee Brewers, if you're an NL East or NL Central team, you're already slogging. It's already full slog mode.
Our dude, Taijuan Walker, walked 6 batters.
That's not great.
He walked 6 Cubs in 3 innings?
It's not good baseball.
Yeah, no. It's not good at all.
Mets Cubs game.
Fuck, he walked 3 in a row. He walked 3. Taijuan Walker walked 3 in a row to push a run across.
Last name Walker, too. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's good classic humor.
Damn, that stinks.
Mets Cubs last night was just like chaos. It was a fun, chaotic brand of baseball. Like J.D. Davis, pinch hit, big RBI. That was cool. Guillorme is like my favorite player to watch in baseball. It was just a ton of chaotic plays.
We like Guillorme.
Back to back. I love Guillorme, man. He's a top 5 player to watch for me.
I think he follows and interacts.
Yeah.
And stuff.
No, he's cool.
Miggy Yahoo made his debut for the Pirates.
Huge. I don't think we're there yet.
Oh, okay.
But we can.
No.
Eventually.
Eventually. We'll get there. Sorry, I'm just dancing around. I told you I didn't watch anything in the NL.
Dancing on the toilet.
D-backs Red Series, it sounds like that was a lot of fun, though.
Sweep.
Sounds like every game was a game in the 9th inning.
Yeah. No, it was intense. 2 games went to the 10th. The first game was Zach Gallen versus Luis Castillo. Giggity, giggity, goo. You know what I'm saying?
Is that 2 guys doing it much different ways? I haven't watched Castillo pitch in a while.
Both sexy in their own way, yeah.
Okay.
If that's what you're asking.
No.
But it didn't feel like it.
No.
From your reaction.
Isn't Gallen not a speed guy? Isn't he not a velo guy?
He's pumping. What's a not a velo guy these days?
Under 95.
Under 95. Zach Gallen, yeah, he's sitting at 94. I don't know. I kind of just guessed that.
I don't know either. But
they're my D-back, so I feel kind of like I have my pants down right now.
I'm not trying to knock him. I like Gallen a lot.
Sits at a little above 93.
Okay, yeah.
So
he's thrown his fastball a lot so far.
He's hot.
You think so?
He is hot.
Are you sure?
I'm betting BBD's life on him being hot.
How many years does Castillo have left on his contract? Can he finally get traded?
I thought our Reds were winning the Central. What's happening here?
No. Luis Castillo has thrown his changeup 41% of the time.
I clicked the old second baseman. God damn it.
Yeah, I hate when I do that.
It's tough. Luis Castillo, earliest free agent, 2024.
2024?
Yeah, 2 years after this year.
So they're still not going to trade him.
No.
Trade
They're
him.
going to win the Central.
They need a shortstop and so many other players.
Mm.
How has their shortstops been performing the Reds?
I saw Kyle Farmer had a nice pinch hit the other day, so that's my life. I don't know. Reds Nation, what's up? Has Eugenio been getting some run there? I saw him make a nice snag the other day.
Eugenio.
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 Eugenio. That's what you're getting out of me.
No.
Sorry.
Eugenio.
I'm not a hustle guy.
Eugenio.
Just getting the Eugenio.
Eugenio.
Ooh.
Eugenio. Like that. Like you're taken back.
Molly.
Like
He hasn't played any other defensive positions besides shortstop.
So it's just been Eugenio, and he's not hitting so far. So there's that.
Come on.
Tucker Barnhart's been hitting.
Yeah, Tucker Barnhart's the best. That's
He's
why.
a friend.
He's the best ever.
And Jesse Winker, obviously, because that's all we talk about. And Castellanos. And Naquin. So they still got a couple guys doing it.
Dude, they Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Sonny Gray just came back. The Reds are figuring it out.
Their shortstops, they're 15th in team. No, that's the Phillies.
That's
My
the
bad.
Phillies. Ooh.
In your face, BBD.
Ooh, accidental burn.
It just fucking burns you. No, I'm lying.
More on them later.
Yeah.
Well, I was lying
Probably.
anyway. It's not the Phillies. They're 11th. The Reds are 15th.
Okay.
You know, in team OPS from the shortstop position. You know who the worst is?
New York Yankees.
Second worst.
The Goblins?
No, your D-backs.
That's not a team.
Team that played the Reds.
That's because we have the best defensive shortstop in the league.
Okay.
Nick Ahmed. UConn.
Ahmed.
Bang.
Anything else you want to talk about here?
I think we're ready for the American League.
The Giants hanging on. Still in second place. We like that.
They're studs, man.
And St. Louis now, worse record than the Pirates.
If you're not the Brewers and you play in the NL East or Central, you're a slog.
Slug or slog?
Slog.
2 G's?
I've got 2 G's and I have an O and a U.
Where's the U?
Slog. After the O.
Slog. Like
no,
couch?
it's a silent.
Oh, silent U?
Slog.
Throw another silent letter in there if you're doing it.
I'm busy. Can I hear about the AL already?
Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about the American League Baseball if you want to really know about it once I start the music here. Here we go. The American League Baseball is brought to you by Dugout Mugs. Look at this. Look at this mug. Look at that beautiful mug.
That's a nice mug.
It's a nice mug.
That's a good mug.
Look, it's lined on the inside. You can drink out of it. We drink out of them. You can wash them.
I've been drinking
They
out of them.
feel powerful. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
Wood.
You could hit a baseball with them.
Oh, yeah. You could take this and get some wiffle balls.
Oh, my God, dude.
Hit it, fill it, chug it. Or you just give it as a gift.
Put
on
some
the mantle.
brew in there, pump it, and then drink the beer. Wow.
Or like Dizzy Bat, I guess, but you just drink it and then you do it. But it's like this. Yeah, so Dugout Mugs, good friends of ours. You can get whatever you want engraved. It's a perfect gift for Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, whatever you got coming up. Yeah, start giving out like Tuesday gifts just to help people get over it. You can get 35% off your MLB Dugout Mugs. Do they have the Talkin' Baseball for sale? I know they have Talkin' Yanks.
I believe so.
So you can buy Talkin' Baseball?
I think they're, when it's up, it's up.
Dude, this...
Like me in college.
I've looked at the Talkin' Yanks one. I've never looked at this Talkin' Baseball logo this cool, and it's pretty sick, man. Like how'd they write media so tiny?
They're good, man.
Did you see how tiny that is? Let me show the camera
good.
again. Like, you can't even see it in there because it's above my finger.
They've got players, they've got teams, they got all of it.
That's crazy. So yeah,
The
you can
wine mug, knob shot.
Knob shots are free right now, and you can get 35% off a Dugout mug. So you got to get your mom or your dad, your grandpa, your grandma some gifts.
I know it's maybe my sneaky favorite item on here.
The opener?
The opener.
The opener's badass, yeah.
The bottle opener is pretty badass.
It is badass. Oh, we got graduations coming up as well.
Ooh.
End of season gifts for youth coaches and players? Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a baseball coach and you give like whatever team, like the name of the team is, like my little brother played for Newtown Thunder, like if you did that logo in there and then gave it to the coach, that's like memorabilia. My dad has a basketball signed from his 5th grade team from 1999.
It's a good team.
Still in his office.
It's a good team.
Because you just don't throw shit like that out.
Can't. It's like rude.
Yeah.
Until you do, and then you're like, it was fine.
You're like, it's all right. You lose
You
it.
get over
You
it really
lose you're
quickly.
like, But remember when Jess threw out your workout shirt that you had for like 10 years?
That's totally different.
Okay. Dugoutmugs.com/JOMBOY. Get your discounted mug and free shot glass now. Dugoutmugs.com/JOMBOY. That link will take you right to the discounted price, I think.
Honestly, we had a eye-opening the flowers that we've been selling on our site for someone that reached out. We had the realization, like, end of your baseball season and either the
Team Mom.
Team Mom. I mean, look at that realization. We all did this yesterday. It's like the perfect gift.
The bouquet, they're flowers that are made out of baseball leather. Like
We're almost like sold out, but it's the perfect gift.
There's like 10 left, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Wow.
What's going on
All
in
right.
the AL?
All right,
I don't watch baseball.
Okay. Well, check this shit out, Jake. The White Sox lost 1 game against the Red Sox and won 1 game against the Indians as they finished their 4-game wraparound set in Boston, then had a 2-game series in Cleveland, but 1 got rained out. So the White Sox week was 1 game against the Red Sox, 1 game against the Indians. They lost to the Red Sox. Giolito got absolutely shelled. 1 inning pitch, 7 earned runs. He talked about it on today or tomorrow's episode of Rose Rotation.
Monday.
What's that? Monday's episode of Rose Rotation. The White Sox hit 4 home runs against the Indians. Abreu had 2, Anderson had 1, Grandal had 1. Plesac for the Indians has another absolute dud of a start. Back-to-back games with 6 earned runs. I don't know if we have him on Slump Watch, but he should be on Slump Watch. So that's the White Sox and a little bit of the Red Sox and a little bit of the Indians right there. The Athletics swept the Twins in a 3-game set. They scored 21 runs in the series. The A's have now won 11 games in a row. The Twins have now lost 9 of their last 10. Minaya and Luzardo combined for 12.1 shutout innings for the A's. Olsen hits 3 home runs in the set. For the Twins, Kenta Maeda got tagged for 7 earned in 3 innings. And Sano, to the 10-day IL with the right hamstring, has every IL name that we've said so far started with S. Soto, Solano, Sano, and Segura. Damn.
It's a couple other.
Last name S is IL.
Moustakas Peterson.
No, we didn't talk about them, though. The Rays took 2 out of 3 from the Royals, winning the first 2 and then losing the third via walk-off. So they were very close to the sweep. Josh Fleming was the only good start for a Tampa pitcher. Danny Duffy with another good start for Kansas City. He was the only good starter for Kansas City. I loved this. The Royals, with the sweep on the line in the 9th inning, they go small ball on the Rays. Michael A. Taylor hits a little bloop single. Then they pinch run Gerard Dyson. He steals second. Alberto bunts him to third. Then Lopez does the safety squeeze bunt to score him to tie the game. In your face, Rays. Small ball, up your butt. And then Salvi hits a walk-off single a couple batters later. The Rays did win the series, though, so congratulations to the Rays. The Rangers won another series. They took 2 of 3 from the Angels. The Rangers have now won 3 series and lost 3 series. I looked that up because I thought they were winning more than losing, but it's tied. Rough start for Jake's guy, Dylan Bundy. Otani and Quintana had short, but good starts for the Angels. Some Angels had tough relief appearances. Mike Mayers for the Angels. He comes in, faces 3 batters, walk, home run, surrenders the lead, hits the showers. A couple innings later, Junior Guerrero didn't fare much better for the Angels as well. Adolis Garcia and Nate Lowe combined for 8 hits, 3 homers, 5 runs, 5 RBIs for the Rangers. And Trout with a casual 5 hits, 2 homers, 1 double. The Blue Jays and the Red Sox split a 2-game set. The Red Sox hit for the cycle in 1 inning against Ryu. Single, homer, double, and then a triple by Bobby Dahlbeck later on to push 4 across. The Blue Jays went bullpen day in Game 2. They used 7 pitchers and held the Red Sox to 3 runs, while the Bats just knocked Garrett Richards around. 6 different Jays recorded RBIs in Game 2 as the Red Sox and Blue Jays split. That's all I got.
Red Sox also had that Giolito knockaround on Marathon Monday.
Yeah.
What jumps out, Jim? I think it's the Oakland A's still. I mean, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
They are still rolling. I think it's up to 12 if we count yesterday in parenthesis mode.
I don't know how that's happening.
I love it. My guy Matt Olson, so naturally date my daughter, handsome, that he's doing it. And man, I think the other thing that jumps out more so league-wide is I think we're starting to see the first, like the bats are coming to life. Like you see a 13-12 Athletics Twins game. We saw the 14-11 Diamondbacks game. There was another series in here that had a couple big numbers on the board. So I think it's a 14-7 Rays, 9-8 Royals. I think the bats are starting to catch up a little bit.
Yeah, you had a bunch of people with 5 hits, 6 hits in the AL on the week, which is a pretty good week for a hitter.
Pretty good week.
Boston, Oakland, and Seattle are your 3 American League teams with 12 wins.
I think the A's as well, right?
Did I not say that? I read that. I don't know if I said it. Boston, Oakland, Seattle.
And Oakland.
I just said it again.
Oh, okay.
Are you not hearing?
I thought you were saying the division leaders. So when you said
Boston, Oakland, Seattle.
Yeah. Every time you said Oakland, I heard Kansas City. That's on me. That's an apology. I admit it when I'm wrong.
Kansas City has 10. They're leading their division.
Division leaders, yes.
Again, no one's running away with anything besides Oakland now, winning 11 in a row, and Seattle, I guess. Across the league, we don't. I mean, the Dodgers are the only team with a winning percentage that starts with a 7.
14 and 5, jeepers.
Yeah.
Golly, ollie, ollie.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't got much. Nothing like really stood out to me. I like the Royals winning in multiple different ways. And they're 10 and 7. They're playing well. But that's cool to watch all those bunts and stuff and just like pinch running and like trying to win.
Still works.
Again,
if you do it right.
Again, we watch a team day in, day out that would never pinch run or pinch hit or scrap and claw to win an April game. So
lay down a bunt.
A bit jealous. Oh no, Rugi bunted yesterday.
Yeah.
He hit a rocket bunt to the first baseman who just picked it up and stepped on first, and he's out.
Rangers, good job, I guess.
The Rangers are a bit confusing because I kept seeing like they beat the Blue Jays, they beat the Rays in the series, and then today they beat the Angels. So I was like, the Rangers are winning a lot of series. But then I looked, and they've won 3 and they've lost 3.
We love Gibby. We love Hearn. I think I was going to say, like, chill out the Rangers, but I'm also going to say no.
He's also going to say no.
As long as you stay around it, I'll let you keep winning series. There will hit a point this season when we say, hey, like, chill out.
Chill out, yeah.
Let the good guys be good. But maybe they're good. Gibby, Hearn, Hunge. I think the Texas Rangers up until this point have the best starter ERA, Jim.
That's cool.
So that's good.
Yeah, happy for him. I can check that.
Dunning, Fulte, Arihara. If Arihara throws one to dial back over the dish, it's gone.
It's gone.
Bo Bichette hit a home run out of Fenway, and it landed near the gym where his dad met his mom. I got all sorts of shit today.
I don't know if I care about that at all.
Jimmy, you're romantic.
You could have just said, like, it landed at the gym his dad used to work out at, but then it's like, well, of course he worked out there. He was a professional player.
No.
Is his dad from Boston? Or did he just work out there when he was traveling to Boston on road trips?
Like, played.
Yeah, I know.
There. Yeah.
They didn't use the gym at Fenway?
Wow, dude, you been to Fenway?
Yeah, there's probably no gyms. That sucks. Red Sox
and he
players.
was probably chasing Bud on the road.
Don't talk about his mom like that.
I will. It worked out.
Oh, my God.
How do you think they made Bo?
Well, we're not positive. No, you're not positive. You're not positive. You don't know. You don't know. No one knows.
Okay.
There's many different ways to do it.
Go on.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to. BB doesn't know about that yet.
He knows. I showed him. Anything else?
No, that's kind of all I got.
Okay.
That's kind of all I got.
Did you find the Ranger starters ERA thing, or do we just start talking about Baby making too much?
I didn't find it because I was on the MLB results, MLB team position performance, like offensive. So I thought I was on the right website to just find that real quick, but I wasn't. Not that it's hard to get there. Team ERA, baseball reference. So I can get there. Is that just Gibby doing it? What other starter is doing that for the
Dunning, Arihara,
Oh, Dunning.
Fultonavich.
Dunning's been great. Team ERA leader, San Diego Padres.
I wonder who took their pitching.
Texas Rangers starting pitcher ERA. Or this is team ERA, not starting.
I need starting pitching, which I don't, again, if we get there.
I just don't have that, Jake.
BBD, why don't you give us the interleague? Well, Jimmy sees if he tracks that down.
I have by WAR. Go
Okay.
with that.
I'm really.
Texas Rangers are third in starting pitcher WAR.
Okay, I'm going to take the dub. In a tub.
BBD, what happened in the interleague?
Jimmy Jake, the interleague series this week. We're starting off in Seattle, where the Mariners split a 2-game set with the Dodgers. Taylor Trammell hit his third homer of the year, plus an RBI double in Game 1. Urias and Gonzalez had a pitcher's duel in Game 2. Corey Seager had an RBI single. Or one of them.
That was the Seager Bowl,
series.
yeah. Holy crap.
Should write it down. Braves and Yankees split a 2-game slop fest. Gio Urshela homered and doubled in Game 1. Yankees scored 2 in the 8th. To go ahead, and it was all stuff that didn't matter. Austin Riley had 2 hits and a homer in Game 2. Ion Anderson, 6.2 shutout. Acuna missed the series and might be back today. Going over to Detroit, the Pirates visited the Tigers. Pirates took 2 out of 3. Frazier got 2 hits and an RBI in Game 1. The compound Zach Short made his MLB debut. Drew 2 walks. Made a really nice play at third that we watched in the office. That was pretty cool. Turnbull, 5 innings, 1 earned in his season debut. Goodrum and Scope hit homers. Eric Gonzalez, 2 hits, 2 ribbies. Adam Frazier, 3 RBIs. Brian Hayes aggravated his left wrist injury while rehabbing. Chad Kuhl went on the 10-day IL, and the Padres brought up Todd Frazier, who was there as a non-roster guy in spring. Didn't make the team. I forgot he was still with the organization. He's back.
Yeah,
let's go.
In Miami, the Orioles and Marlins split a 2-game set. Mancini and Freddie Galvis hit homers in Game 1. Rojas got 4 hits. Our guy. Chris Rose rotation. Trevor Rogers, 7 shutout innings in Game 2. Jesus Aguilar, 2-run double. Brian Anderson had left oblique strain. Starling Marte, rib fracture. Ouch. Jorge Alfaro. Bunch of guys on the 10-day IL. Santander also on the IL. Astros and Rockies. The Rockies sweep them in a 2-game set. CJ Cron hit a 3-run homer and a 2-run double in Game 1. Story and Nunez, 2 ribbies each. And Altuve might be back this weekend or early next week from the COVID stuff. And I think everyone else from that is back. So good luck, Jose Altuve.
Yeah.
That's the interleague.
Hell yeah.
Great job. Great job.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to play a lot of sound effects just to keep you on your toes.
Right.
But I didn't. I laughed about doing it, and then I didn't.
Could have.
Just the old Tiger Woods' dad throwing the golf bag in his backswing and stuff.
That's how the greats do it. That's how the greats do it.
What's going on with the Astros?
Astros fans, I know resident Astro fan Quinn Huber's here. I think it's still, they can play it off the COVID stuff. Like, they were missing a lot of their best guys for a little bit, but you still...
Dude, I have...
2 games against the Rockies. You'd like to win
I think we're going to...
both.
I think we're going to hear a lot next year.
Okay.
Next spring training.
Next spring.
Whenever the statute of limitations is over and it doesn't come off as an excuse anymore, I think we're going to hear a lot of teams say, like, yeah, the vaccinations and that whole process, like, really wiped us out for a while. Because, like you said, offenses are starting to come around, but a lot of just, like, malaise and shitty fielding and play across the league.
I think it's a couple things. I think it's vax stuff. I think it's pitchers who did pitch last year saved their arm a lot of innings.
Yeah.
And then they got a full spring training. So I think a lot of pitchers are pretty dialed up right now. And yeah, when I think you put all that in the pot, that's how it comes together. So yeah, I don't think the Stros are too worried yet. I could be wrong. And that was the other thing, and people are probably wondering why we're being such whiny Yankee fans. It's because the product's been so bad, and like the Astros can point to the COVID stuff and say, we were missing a bunch of dudes.
He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes.
The Minnesota Twins are kind of pointing at Colome. 4 of Colome's games have ended in losses. I think 3 of them are blown saves. One of them might have just been a loss. So they're pointing at that and saying, like, okay, I mean, if 3 out of 4 of those were clean, we're above 500.
Twins.
The Yankees
Twins
just playing terrible baseball. Yes. Twins.
Worst reliever WAR in all of baseball right now.
Whoa.
Yeah. You know who's got the best?
Who's got the best?
The Toronto Blue Jays.
How about that?
It's pretty cool, huh?
Sneaking up on guys.
You happy for him?
Sneaking up on me, eh?
Pulling a knife on me, eh? Put him up.
What else did BBD mention here?
I fight with my eyes closed. I
Marlins.
thought you standing on one foot.
Marlins Orioles
put 'em
split.
up.
Maybe your best impression.
Pulling an X on me, eh?
Pirates. I think Pirate up.
Pirate up, yeah.
Pirate up. I guess. Yankees Braves was some of the worst baseball you've seen two talented teams play.
On
yeah.
both sides.
No, I mean the Braves Nation.
Didn't both teams get the go-ahead run on RBI walk?
Let's see. Game 2, was it a ribby walk? That
Yeah, it was
gave them the
Nelson.
lead? Nick Nelly.
Came in an RBI
Yeah,
walk.
bases loaded.
So
They might have been up. Were they up 1-0 at that point?
The Yankees were up by 1 run too
Yeah.
when it happened. But two
So,
RBI walks.
Yeah, I mean it's the Yankees genuinely won on a pass ball and a walk. And then game 1, the Braves. Ian Anderson looked nasty. I think part of that was the Yanks, but
Kelsey Winger, who was here, she said that
no,
she can't say Ian Anderson anymore.
can't.
She says Ian Anderson.
Says
And, like, that
Ian.
sucks
No.
that we've done that. Because I can't say Ian Anderson either. I say Ian Anderson.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm guessing people that listen pronounce it that way, too.
Yeah.
Stupid.
We'll meet him. We'll work it out.
It's just dumb.
Mariners, Dodgers. Yeah, the Sinker Bowl. How about that?
Rockies didn't even use a lot of pitchers.
No need. I think John Gray looked really good.
Yeah, 6.2, 1 earned run.
Let's get him in.
How do you say Austin, the guy who got traded from the Cardinals' name?
Gomer.
Gomer?
I believe.
6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs for him.
I believe. CJ Cronpod, man. 3-run homer. Huge.
Yeah. Robert Stevenson,
Hot.
2 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts. I don't know who that is.
Gonna add him to the book or no?
No, there's no way I
Maybe if
remember.
you see him
He's
again.
kind of one of these things where, like, I'm going to relearn that, like I was saying. Like, I will forget who Robert Stevenson is, and I will relearn it. He's been in the league for 6 years.
Don't forget. Remembered.
He was a Red from 16 to 20.
He was red from 1620?
16, 20. Well, no, he's
Oh
got
my
ancestors
God.
that date back to there, though.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think we all do.
Well, no. Not some babies. Ba-bum, bum. All right, that's the interleague
Keep it going.
update. That's the interleague update. We got standout performances to give out. We got awards at Fuego, Slump Watch. We got a lot to
All
do
of it.
here. You know what? You know what Tuesday was, Jake? It was 420. 420. Smoking weed time. This
Iconic.
isn't weed.
Iconic. It's not.
It's CBD, which it smells like weed, tastes like weed, feels like weed, but it's legal and it's not going to mess you up for too long. So you don't want those side effects right now, but you want the relaxation. You want to help with the inflammation. You want to help with the depressination. You want to help with the pain reliefation, anxiety-ation.
What was that?
Let the drummer kick. Let the drummer kick that.
Cushy dreams.
Education.
Maybe our best video we've ever made. Cushy dreams.
Cushy Dreams
commercial.
ad?
Yeah.
They like it so much, they like asked for it. They're like, can
incredible.
we use that, please?
Yeah.
It's the best commercial we've ever made. Smoking is the fastest and most effective way to get CBD into your system. The flower looks, smells, tastes like high-quality marijuana. Every run is a limited small batch. Independent lab tests to show compliance and purity are on their website. Go to cushydreams.com, Kushy. At checkout, use promo code BASEBALL for 20% off your next order. Smoke your CBD with promo code BASEBALL for 20% off today. You can get pre-rolls. You can get eighth. What do they call them? You can get.
An eighth?
Is that what you just say?
Yeah.
5 packs of half-gram pre-rolls and eighths and an eighth. I just say
CBD
it.
up.
I mean, I keep searching for a next word, an eighth something, but it's just an eighth. CBD up.
Promo code JOMBOY.
Education.
Is it Talkin?
Baseball.
I said it.
Baseball.
Frustration. You like that song, BBD?
Played it quite a bit around here.
Emancipation.
That's tough. It's the worst song that's ever been made in the history of music.
Yeah, we play it a lot around here.
No.
I have a remix, but it's X-rated. I can't say it.
Yes.
I cannot say it.
Naughty.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah.
Naughty.
You know, it'd be profound, dude. if we just said a bunch of words that ended in Tion?
Got a sick beat?
And those are the full.
That's why you just let the drummer
lyric.
kick, dude.
Let the drummer kick. Let the drummer kick that.
Good tune.
Menstruation.
Are you ready for standout performances?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
Swear?
Yeah, I'm ready, but you get to go first.
Okay.
Standout performances.
Standout performance. Jom. Me and the Arizona Diamondbacks are in love. It's a whole thing. We don't have to harp on that anymore. We love them. They love me. I think we're going to link up at a Mets game this year.
You should have said we're a big happy family because we were doing the Barney song.
But then I knew that was going to catch you on the Barney song, and then I knew where that was going to happen, and so now we're here. Frustration. Emancipation. Jim,
Baseball Nation.
my guy, David Peralta, the freight train. I told you I laughed one day. I tuned into a Diamondbacks game last year, and I've never heard the word freight train said so many times in just a short area.
Like the announcer say it?
Yes, like they weren't calling him by his name. They said the freight train David Peralta, and then they just said freight train over and over.
I love it. So they actually use it.
Yes, it's very real.
Like Boomer or Rocket. Like they actually.
His name on Twitter, I think he operates as the freight train. I gave him the follow the other day, so we're like friends.
So many baseball nicknames are just kind of like things you say, but
Right.
you don't actually refer to them as that.
Oh, freight train is
But
real.
they do. They refer to them as like freight trains on second. Like that's the sentence they'll say.
Yes.
That's amazing. I love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, his @ is DP freight train. Whew, it's hot.
Yeah.
DP freight train.
That's the kind of.
DP freight train 6. That's
That's a search that Jake does.
that
late
sounds
nights.
like my college experience.
No.
David Peralta. I feel
Yeah.
like we're getting away from it.
Yeah,
Jim,
you
he
started
had
talking
a
about
big
other
night at the office. 5 for 6, a homer, triple, 7 ribeye steaks. Billy Ripken, my man. Jim, normally you see a stat line like that, and it's an ugly game. It's like, oh, the Diamondbacks won 14-1. Sometimes you'll even come at me a little bit and be like, yeah, that's a 5 for 6 game, but his team won by 13 runs. So, like, I don't care about half of that.
Yep.
This game was tied.
You agree with me when I say that.
Not really. I mean, you gotta rack up stats. Everyone's trying to get outs. This game was tied. They went into extras.
Innings?
Yes, one of them, extra inning, and so yeah, a 7 ribby day. He had 6 through 9, and then he got 1 in the 10th that helped them win it. But man, like a 6 ribby day to get yourself to a tied game. Holy smokes. Freight train David Peralta also has a really nice career going. I think he's very much in the category of the beloved corner outfielder on your team, like the Cole Calhoun, the Brett Gardner.
Okay.
Career 820 OPS. He's got a gold glove and a silver slugger, which again, when you think David Peralta, you don't think of him as an elite guy, but
How come the bat got gypped there?
silver bat.
Yeah, instead of a gold glove, you
Yeah.
could also give it a gold bat.
I think silver slugger, the alliteration one. Gold glove, silver slugger. Sorry.
No, alliteration always wins all. I'm not going to fight against alliteration.
DP freight train 6 with the bang bat.
Yeah. Cuts to you like that. That's
Go on. Cuts to me.
that South Park cartoon of like the guy in the basement with just cum all over him.
Wow.
The
That
World
gets
of
away
Warcraft
from
guy.
the DP part. But great job, David Peralta. Really good ball player, man. Like him.
I have you watching the DP freight train.
Yeah. 290 career batting average, 346 on base, 820 OPS. That's a good ball player with the gold glove in the bag.
In his last 5 games, he's got a 500 batting average.
Let's go.
2 intentional walks. Yeah, I bet. Scared of him.
Scared.
Scared of the freight train.
Live scared.
Good job, freight train.
Let's go D-backs.
Let's go D-backs. My standout performance is Jake Storielli. You're clapping louder than anyone else.
Always.
Jake, you said that your guy that you thought might have a breakout season was Trevor Rogers on the Marlins, and then your value Cy Young pick was Corbin Burns on our episode when we gave all those thoughts out. Trevor Rogers, 7 innings pitched, 0 earned runs this week. Corbin Burns, 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs this week. Both having phenomenal seasons. Each only gave up 4 hits this week. Trevor Rogers has a 1.64 ERA on the season now, I believe 4 starts. Corbin Burns has a 0.37 ERA. Corbin Burns is taking over baseball, which is good because he was a name everyone should have known before the season started, so now he's really getting it out there, like, oh, you should know my name. He broke some record that I don't truly care about, but it was cool, like most strikeouts with least walks or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
40K, 0 walks.
Yes, very effective. He's been good. So good job by you. Good job by these guys. Just dominating. I don't know anything about Trevor Rogers still. Like, I know Burns. I've seen him pitch.
Get in that pitch mix. I know the big thing that helped Trevor, I think, is he's got the pitch mix and his fastball ticked up. That's the formula for a big young lefty. Burns is gross, man. He is disgusting. By the way, up to second in NL Cy Young odds behind that DeGrom guy. But, yeah, Burns is like, he's special, man. I think it's the perfect formula of a guy that figured it out, and it's beautiful. Mix up that pitch mix, pitchers.
He really hasn't mixed it up. He eliminated the sinker. He's only thrown 1 sinker, according to Baseball Savant, which means that Baseball
Probably
Savant fucked up
yeah.
and he didn't throw a sinker. But he's throwing 61% four-seam fastballs, and it did tick up 1 mile per hour, like 1.5 miles per hour from last year. So that's pretty good. I mean, his slider's got a 43% whiff rate, and he's thrown 65 of them. He uses the other 2 pitches pretty evenly, which is cool. 18.5 and 19%. Trevor Rogers, this is.
T-Raj.
Good for him.
Keep making me look good, boys.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Do it. So I stole 2 standout performances, but I sandwiched them and gave it to you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yes.
Picture of me with the both of them
Like
would be
this.
funny looking.
Like this. You're holding them like they're elves on the shelves on your hand.
I'm in the middle, arms around them, and I'm like holding their thighs.
Okay. How tall is Burns?
Taller than me, man.
Probably 6'3".
Seems like a 6'3", right?
I would guess 6'3" or up. 6'3" exactly. I mean, come on. I would guess Rogers is 6'4", if I had to guess.
I think he's listed 6'5". He's a big boy.
We got it? I don't know.
6'5".
Nice.
We're there.
So, yeah.
If you remember the key to Trevor Rogers' middle name, Jadaniel.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So,
yes.
don't forget that.
Twitter at TRaw69, another very common Jakey search at night.
No. It's TRaw1691.
I saw what I saw.
I said what I said. Great job, Jim.
Thank you. I'll follow him.
BBD? Oh, my God. Do you see the header on his Twitter?
I'm not following him anymore. New Mexico made. I don't think that's proper grammar.
That's fantastic.
I guess it is.
Following. Did it.
And I already followed him.
Did it.
Zach Pop. How come I know that name? We talk about him a lot.
It's a great baseball name.
Zachy Pop.
Zach Pop.
Zach Pop.
Dirty Pop.
Got an H on the Zach, though, so that kind of blows.
Ooh.
BBD, who's your
Yes.
standout performance? You didn't highlight it on the sheet, so this is a true surprise.
Mystery.
Yeah, there's a guy I almost submitted myself for here, but I think I'm going to give him an award later, which also takes away a great joke I was going to do, but that's fine.
Hilarious.
Giving it to Matt Olson. Had himself a 2-homer day, 3 for 5. And he's just right in the middle of that A's tear.
Love me some Matt Olson, man.
So even as a big baseball guy, somehow he always flies under the radar for me. It's like every time you look at, like, what did he do today?
Because besides
He has
Laureano,
so many
they
big
don't,
games.
besides Laureano, they don't really have sex appeal, but they're great over there.
I find Olson sexy.
He is a sexy man, absolutely.
I think what it is,
the sex
BBD,
appeal is different avenues.
I think as a baseball fan, because the A's operate how they do, everyone only commits themselves to like one Oakland A. They're like, oh, who's the guy who's a stud that could be on my team in 3 years? And I think Matt Chapman has been holding that title, like platinum glove.
He's like the family feud answer.
And
to
the
that
fact
right
that
now.
they're both named Matt, I think Matt Chapman gets a lot of the love. But Jim Bob, I mean, if you want to see a baseball savant, go check out Matty Olson. Boogity boogity boo.
What, is he just lighting it up?
He's lighting it up, man.
He's all red.
He's a stud, man. His power is crazy. Got myself.
10 people turn off the show.
Got myself with that one, everybody.
He's seeing more breaking pitches this year than ever before. And he's crushing them.
Crush.
Yeah, he slugged pretty bad against breaking pitches last season. So it seems like teams were like, let's try and up the breaking.
Let's do it.
He went from seeing 25% breaking pitches to 31. His slugging on breaking pitches went from 347 to 667. Olson's like, yeah, feed me the breaking pitches. I'll knock them out.
I mean, a double Gold Glove guy who, throughout his career, per 162 games, hits 40-plus homers. I like that. That's like tradition.
Tradition.
That's a traditional first baseman.
Traditional.
Good pick, BBD.
Yeah, decent pick. Good job, Matt Olson.
I think he was picked in the Homer draft today by Peter Moylan.
He was.
the only team ahead of us.
Yeah.
I was presented the Homer draft today, Jake, and I said something incredibly rude towards Rougned Odor. I didn't plan on it, and now it's out there forever.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to make a joke at who picked him, what team? Pinstripe Strong. I was trying to make a joke at their expense.
Yeah.
And Rugi got majority of the crossfire.
Yeah, it's like not even a ricochet shot.
It almost a direct shot, but I didn't see it coming, and I said it, and then I ended the video, and I was like, shit.
Sometimes stuff happens, man.
I said Pinstripe Strongs were now the joke of the league because they're in last place, because we were in last place.
And everyone was so mean when...
And they were so mean to us. So I said they're the joke of the league, and I said, and they have selected the joke of the league, Rougned Odor, which is like came out way harsher than I ever wanted it to.
I've kind of got some on that.
Yeah?
So me and Jake from Cespedes Barbecue have a weird relationship.
Of course.
Like, I've kind of thrown it on the table a couple times. Like, I'm here. We're both named Jake. We're probably both going to be in baseball for the next 40 years.
Yeah.
Like, let's make this work. And he has, but it's very touch and go.
Yeah.
And so he hit me the other day with, out of the blue, he's like, you guys aren't actually, like, panicking, right? And I was like, dude, the Yankees brand of baseball is so bad right now.
Yeah.
It's like, I get it, long season. They will start winning some games, but, like, it is awful. And then he came back with something, and I said, I want you to think about this sentence as a baseball fan. The Yankees traded for Rougned Odor.
Yeah.
And he sent LOLOL.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well,
sorry, Rugi. You've been one of the lesser players in baseball for a little while.
Yeah.
Yankees traded for you because you were free.
While we're on the topic of the Homer draft, last night Alonso homered for us again, so our second homer in as many days, so that was cool. And then
that was the first time I threw out like a pick. Like I was the first time I was like, I think I want Alonso today. So I felt happy with myself.
Yeah. And then I forget who in the homer draft was like, wow, Alonso got one. Floodgates are open. It was right after Devers hit homered, I think, as well. I forget which member of the Pinstripe Strong team it was, but they were like, oh, Talkin Yanks is finally on the board. And I was like, we passed you. We were finally on the board yesterday when you had one also.
Yeah.
Sorry. Tell that to our rear view mirror.
Yeah.
Not only finally on the board, we are ahead of everyone but one team. And
we're tied for
with a few.
second. Yeah. Hey, Pinstripe Strong, you're in our rear view. That's what you say. You know what they say at swimming matches?
Mm-hmm.
They say, eat my bubbles. Say, eat my bubbles. I was once friends with a girl. And
I've been to a couple swim meets, and I've never heard that phrase.
Well, maybe this one girl did it, but she was my neighbor, and I went to one of her swim meets once, Farmington Swim Club Killdeer, Illinois.
How old were you when that happened?
Middle school. And
Yeah,
she had
so
it
that's
written
why.
on her thighs. It said, "Eat my bubbles," down the back of her legs.
Yeah,
So you
middle
were looking at a 7th grade girl's thighs.
Yeah, I was in 7th grade. I was probably checking out her butt. And then I saw the writing, and I was like, "Eat my bubbles, what's that mean?" And she said, the person behind me in the pool, I'm kicking bubbles into their face. And I said, "Oh, cool, swim meet trash."
Standout performance. Good job, everybody.
Good job by everybody there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. No. Yes.
No.
No, we have to do it. We have to do it.
You swear?
Yeah.
Let's skip it this week.
We can't.
Slump. I don't want to know who's slumping.
What if we tell Trev we skipped it but now it's back for you?
We'll tell him like we decided to be player friendly.
Slump Watch.
Trev loves doing Slump Watch.
He does. He actually texts us all the time like, "I can't believe you didn't add this guy to Slump
Should
Watch.
we just
he
do
sucks right
should
now."
we just Should we just do a full episode of Slump Watch only?
Yeah.
Come on, Trev.
Davis Orr says absolutely a swim thing. I mean, I know it's a swim thing because
Right.
I saw it.
It's a middle school swim thing.
Could be, yeah.
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 Love the idea that we finally cleaned up Slump Watch and we're just gonna have
This looks a
another
lot
giant
better.
One.
This looks a lot better.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have a giant one for when Trev's back. Skip it.
BBD, can you
Give it to us.
give us the
babe.
update on
Who's slumping?
who's been on Slump Watch? Who are we taking off or keeping on?
The guys we've been watching. Starting off with Tommy Pham. He goes 2 for 9, 2 walks this series.
See, I wanted Tommy Pham off last week because I think he's just being Tommy Pham.
Yeah, my brain only can process OBP and average.
Yeah.
What's 2 for 9 with 2 walks?
That's
222
4 for 11.
average. So 4 for
4 for 11 is like a
So
3 something
380.
on base, which that's Tommy Pham's game.
So
It's not like-
a
nothing
364,
crazy strikeouts.
364 on base percentage. So yeah, take him off. I mean,
Tommy's off.
in a 3-game set, he got
You
on
were
base
interested?
four times. Like, yeah, that's fine.
He had like the huge hit the series before. I want Tommy off. It's like
Okay.
not a clap, but
Yeah, okay. See you later, Tommy. Did you hear that people were heckling him, and he turned around and they were heckling him about getting stabbed, and he turned around and showed like the wound, like he pulled up his jersey and showed the wound
love that.
or something like that.
Tommy's tough. Don't cross that guy. That's why he's off the list.
Now it gets really interesting. Go to my guy, Reese Hoskins. Statistically, not a good week, 2 for 13. One of the 2 was a homer, and he still struck out in like half the at-bats, 6 on the series. So
What's his year look
What's
like?
his on base percentage on this? On the
Because that's his game.
yeah, he's an
Yeah.
OBP guy.
we don't have a note on the walks. I would assume he got some because he's kind of a walk guy, but 2 for 13.
270 on base. I think he's
And we got to still
on the
watch.
year.
No, he 154 on base in the 3 games against the Phillies.
Oh, on the series, on the season, I was saying. I think he stays.
Oh yeah,
I,
for
I
sure.
think you got to
That's a-
still watch.
That's a bad series. He stays.
And that's with like he had a very hot week at one point, and he
did he have a hot week, or did he have 2 hits and you tweeted about both of them?
He had I don't know how many homers he had, but I think all of them were like within a week. Besides this one,
He's leading the league in doubles right now, so I feel bad for him. Because, a couple of those are homers, and I think Reeser's year looks a little better. But
They've been playing in some
he
big
stays.
wins.
He stays.
They've been playing in some big
A
wins.
lot of wind around the league.
Yeah, no, he stays.
He stays. This is...
This next one's interesting.
yeah, Ian Happ 1 for 10 on the series, 4 walks.
Yeah.
It's like, it gets you up there, 5Ks.
Yeah, I mean, he has it's a 357 on base percentage in the series. If they're not pitching to him, what's he gonna do? He had 2 walks game 1, 2 walks game 2. In game 2, he had 2 walks and a hit. So I don't know what you want to do with Happer. Like, we're friends with him, so do you want to keep watching? But
I do. He's kind of not having a great season so far, and he's our friend. So I think we keep him on knowing he's going to get off this weekend.
okay,
Yeah.
I mean, pitch
Like,
to him. Mets
I'm-
want to pitch to him.
Exactly. Like, I'm excited to clap for him on Monday and, yes, dude.
Who are they playing? Who are the Cubs playing this weekend? Nobody knows.
Frogs.
Anyone's guess.
I'm gonna guess it's not the Yankees.
It is not the
Brewers. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good time to wake up.
Did they just play? They're playing again? They played. This is going to be their third series in April?
Yeah,
Is that real?
that's real, Jim.
It's nice.
Wow.
Anderson, Peralta, Woodruff. Okay.
He's not in the starting lineup today,
He's resting.
Yeah.
but NL you can get into games.
And
And
have a
stuff.
big weekend. All right.
Wilson Contreras leading off.
More.
Akil Badu. He went flame to shame a little bit. 3 for 6, triple double.
He's back up to
Yeah.
the flame.
Ribbies, so
It's great.
Job,
that's
Akil.
nuts.
Good for him,
Good
man.
job.
Good for him.
Yeah. That's fantastic. And I think we have another flame to shame to flame here.
Yeah.
I think so. Bo Bichette, 4 for 8, a homer, 2 ribbies, 3 hit by a pitch.
Ooh.
Coming off the 1 for 15 week, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
he's-
actually heard that he hit a home run at Fenway and the ball landed at the gym where his parents first met.
Really?
It's cool shit like that that makes me love baseball. Yeah, 500 on batting average, 556 on base percentage. That's pretty cool. So he's off. Congrats to him.
Did you know Bo Bichette is an anagram for Akil Badu?
I thought bananagram.
I'm taking them both off the list. I'm going to do it.
You're gonna
I'm going to do
you're
it.
gonna select them and delete them on the Google Doc.
Gone.
Good job.
Go on.
Frankie Lindor, 3 for 10, a homer, 2 walks, 2 Ks.
Yeah. So
Sure.
no, he's not off for me because the 3 hits came in one game. So it's
String games
and
together.
and it was a 16-4 game.
The feel is kind of bad around him. Like, I was watching the game last night, and Lindor was up, and it was like, it wasn't a good feeling. It was like, oh, Lindor's up. That's not how it's supposed to be.
He hit a homer in his first at bat of that game. All right, against Davies.
Yeah.
His next hit was a single against Rex Brothers. Alonso homers him in, so that's cool.
Huge.
And then Alec Mills in relief, he hit a single. So it's just one game though. So no.
I think if the Mets weren't also swept in this series, maybe the vibes would be better with him having the breakout, but they didn't win.
He's off to a bad start.
So
he stays.
the numbers on the series are good. Like that's where I'm having trouble here because I
Right.
hope people understand because a lot of Mets fans just think we hate the
you
Mets.
explained it well.
Okay. I mean the numbers on the 3 games are good, but it's all came from
It's a
that
stepping
one game,
stone.
So
Jim, we normally use this in our Talkin' Knicks chat, and it's a phrase that I think you could start using here. One game, fam.
okay. I don't think I could say the word fam, but
You can. We talked about Tommy like a minute ago.
yeah.
You can text that word.
Final one.
Max Muncy 0 for 4 with the strikeout. Guessing. Oh, it's only 2 games set.
And he only played one of
He
them.
only played 1.
Stays.
So yeah, he stays.
Yeah, he was 1 for 12, dude. None of that helps.
His numbers on the year are really good. But he's currently got
That's
a 4 game.
tough.
He's got a 4-game hitless streak. So yes, we're still watching
Yeah.
that. Like we're keeping our eye on that for sure.
Yeah.
All right, who are we adding?
So I forget, did we decide on a new way? Like, am I telling you these guys, or we?
Oh, do we each get
I think
one?
it's like you want to pick somebody from these lists.
Well, we need to get to a point where we just trust who we're adding, and I think those guys get added. Right?
Yeah, I've got no qualms with them. We've got Ofer Gang.
Yeah.
These are the 5 biggest offers.
Machado, Ozuna, Schwarber, Gary Sanchez, Will Smith, the hitter. We're all good?
I think so.
Yeah.
Each of them have 1 walk in that, which is
Yeah.
just
I mean,
I noticed that.
Just searching offers and big names, right? That's
Yeah.
kind of name of the game.
That's the game.
Machado, Ozuna, Schwarber.
And Ozuna's numbers
Gary.
on the year are bad. I noticed that in the Yankees Braves series.
Yeah, I mean,
He
their offense
probably should have been on if he wasn't.
It's just been Ronnie and Frederick.
Avisel Garcia 0 for 13. He's also there. And
Ooh.
Kyle Seager 0 for 13.
Ooh.
Some name factor stuff.
All right. So we're watching them.
They're on.
They're on. Schwarber with 6 Ks. 0 for 10 with 6 Ks. That's not good.
It's not good.
No.
He doesn't
He doesn't what, Jake?
look right in the Nats uni.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just think it doesn't fit him well.
Yeah. I'm not a uni guy at all.
I haven't fully seen it.
Schwarbo in the Nats uni, like he's slimmed down, and I think he's changed his stance a little bit, and it's just like, this isn't the Kyle Schwarber that came back for the World Series and looked nasty.
What uniform are you talking about now?
I watched the Nationals play Monday night, so whatever they wore then.
He red?
He came to the dish, dude, and you were just like, oh.
The red or this one? That one looks like he looks
Was it
good.
a white?
I mean, that's
I think
his
the white
back.
is the time I
Could have been the
saw him.
white.
The white is his picture on Baseball Reference, and that looks weird.
Yeah, it might be a qualm just with the jersey itself.
Does he look like Penn from Penn and Teller?
Like a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I just think he was a little thicker in the blue, like the Cubbies, Schwarbo, Midwest, like Washington in the red, and he slimmed down a little, and it just didn't feel comfy, man. Just being honest.
Wait. Penn from Penn and Teller, his first name is Penn? His name is Penn Gillette?
Penn Gillette.
Is that a magician's name?
Feels like it.
Penn Gillette? Sounds like pendulum. Penn Gillette's his name?
Yeah.
Born Penn Gillette.
Yeah.
I would have bet a lot of money it was his
It's like a
last
yuppie
name.
name, if you think about it.
Do you think anyone's ever put their faces side by side? He looks like he could be his dad, or at least his uncle. Penn Gillette.
Uncle, I'd buy. But
Yeah. This is weird. Okay. Jake's buying uncle.
okay.
Jake doesn't like Kyle Schwarber on the Nats.
I didn't say I like the idea of it, and
You don't
then
like
I
him.
saw it.
You don't
and I
like
was
how he looks in the
"Eek,
uniform. Okay.
eek."
Eek.
Didn't feel right.
Are the Nats just losing?
They're in the slog.
Everyone but the Brewers is in the slog.
SLOUGG.
Yes, 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 yes.
Corbin
All right.
bounced back. We like that.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Dirt nasties on Fuego. That means I'm on fire, baby. Like Waco.
Like Wago. What are you giggling at, BBD?
What are you giggling?
Did you guys see what Chris Rose just tweeted?
Did not.
So Homer Draft, I think the video went out. Tom, Homer Draft commissioner, compound producer, he had a follow-up video with that, and Chris Rose replied, "Hey, at JOMBOY, had no idea Mose from The Office was our Homer Draft commish."
no.
Wow.
Chris Rose from the
Just
top
being
row.
mean for no reason. I love it. Tom didn't take it well. He said, "I am sad."
Rosie.
He said I am sad.
Yeah.
That's good.
See, people have feelings.
So I said that there might be collusion going on in the Homer Draft because Tom Preisman, does he make picks for Jomboy Media Office?
So, like once a week, they say like, "Tom, you can pick for us." I
So
thought-
he's part of the
yes,
Jomboy Media Office.
he's officially
crew.
part of their team.
So the
He's
Jom-
mentioned before that he didn't want to be, and then he is though.
So the Jomboy Media Office chose Ian Happ. Tom Preisman is the producer of the compound. So I just said,
Isn't Ian Happ not starting today? Can we just say that?
wow.
So, yeah, really great collusion.
Well,
Get them out of my face.
Collusion
So anyway,
clearly
They
not
all
happening.
suck. We're going to smoke
can
those.
pin
losers.
well anyway,
I know, he'll
he
probably
made a
think
response video calling me out or something like that. He offered me a deal. I don't know. I can't watch it because we're recording a
Yeah,
podcast. And then he tweeted at me, "I await your response. Put your money where your mouth is." And
well, let's do the podcast then, and we'll get back to that.
yeah, but I'm probably not going to put my money where my mouth is because all my mouth said was collusion, possibly.
Okay.
We said he might know something. The rest of us don't.
Carlos Santana, 5 for 12, 5 home runs.
Carlos Santana's hot. We mentioned Matt Olson. Carlos Santana, we almost took him for the Homer Draft. Back-to-back games with a homer. Austin Meadows, 5 for 8. He's getting it going. You might hear about him in another moment. Rice Harper, hot. A big hit the other day, 7 for 11. Get it going, Bryce. Have a year, dude. Seth Brown, I bet. 5 for 6 with a homer. Mike Trout, by the way, up to second in the American League in batting average. He casual 5 for 12er. Omar Narvaez can't stop, won't stop, Jim, for your Brewers.
Yeah.
Josh Donaldson, me and Trev's hitting coach, 6 for 11. He had a couple days. Joey Wendell makes the list, 6 for 13. Scherzer's last 3 starts, 19 innings pitched, 1 earned run. Brandon Woodruff, 19 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. Corbin Burns was listed. We talked about him earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you like on that list?
Seth Brown.
Yeah.
Because it's just a hilarious name, and I always forget who he is, and I always have to Google it. Because Seth Brown will never be committed to memory as like, oh, that's the baseball player that plays for the A's.
I mean, you'd think Seth Brown looks like Tom Prizeman.
I don't know. It's just almost like a blank canvas of a name.
Okay.
I'm never, ever going to remember who
Come
Seth
on.
Brown is. Just name alone. I need a nickname. Does he have a nickname?
Oh, yeah, we call him, oh, no.
Seth Brown is basically like ball player in my head.
You're not going to like the connect the dots on this. So,
Okay.
full name is Seth William Brown,
Okay.
which, I mean, getting into early settler territory.
I don't know if Seth is.
He went to Lewis and Clark State College. So, yeah, I mean, when you bundle that all up, it's just a combination of, like, names without an identifier.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
And Seth is very biblical and old. So Seth Brown is an early settler.
yeah, Seth William Brown.
Yeah. I'll try my hardest to remember who Seth Brown is, but I won't.
Lewis and Clark, where he went to college in Idaho, by the way. The original Lewis and Clark knew a Seth William Brown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. They forgot about him, too, though. Like, they came back to the president, and the president, like, who joined you? Like, who was on the exposition?
Didn't you guys talk to Seth William Brown?
Lewis, did we meet a Seth William Brown?
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? We did have a Seth Brown. He was that guy.
His name was Seth.
The face. Yeah. Bryce Harper and David Peralta had the most hits this week, so congrats to those guys.
Freight train.
And Matt Olson, talked about him, BBD standout, only player with 3 home runs, but also got caught stealing, so.
Olson, Peralta, we're killing it.
You know, I talked about him in my AL recap, Adolis Garcia for the Rangers. Had a really good series, right? Having a decent season. Tried to steal twice and has been thrown out twice. So just got to cut that out.
Keep risking it.
Just got to cut that out because, everything else was good, man. 462 on base percentage for the series. But all anyone's talking about, 2 home runs, 1 double. He hates singles. He hates walks. He just wants to be on second base.
Yeah. I
He's gonna
respect
get
that.
thrown out every time.
That's modern baseball.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're not on second base, who cares?
Who's this Mike Trout guy?
Dude. It's stupid.
You know what I was doing the other day?
What did you do the other day? I mean, I've been with you, so I probably have a decent idea.
No, it was earlier this morning when I was doing research for the show.
So today.
Today. I was doing the other day today. I was looking up Joey Wendell's shit because Joey Wendell and Randy Arozarena both had really good series against the Royals.
They were banging, man.
Yeah, and I wanted to see if they were next to each other in the lineup, like if it was like a 2-3 or 1-2 situation. They both bat everywhere.
Yeah.
So then, let me see if I can find it. So then I looked at the Rays batting orders, and I just, searched Wendell.
Yeah.
And then you just, what are the Rays?
Utility knife.
He's batted 3rd 4 times. He's batted 5th 3 times. He's batted 6th 7 times. He's batted 7th 2 times. It's like a weird array. Usually 5 through 9, you can rotate all that, but 1 through 4 is going to stay the same.
Rays have no rules.
No, the Royals was actually pretty cool to look at because I think Whit Merrifield's led off every single game of the year. And then they were doing Benny at batting second for the first 13 games. They just switched to Carlos Santana, and now he's on a tear. Perez is their 3-hole hitter, every game. And then they just went Soler, DH. So they did every game against the Rays. They did the same 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is cool. I like when people do that. And Nicky Lopez has been the 9 hitter every game besides one.
You like consistency.
I do. Because every professional baseball player I ever asked that question to says, yes, it helps a lot. It helps a lot to have a consistent spot in the lineup. But somehow the Rays make it work by not doing that. And then everyone wants to be the Rays, but no one knows how. Besides the Dodgers. They're the better. You know who we didn't put on Slump Watch? There was a pitcher. Plesac. 6 earned runs, last 2 starts.
You're on, kid.
Yeah. Because the first time he
Did
did
the
it.
Yanks see him?
That'd be great. I do think the Yankees are going to see him. It might be Sunday's game. He might be Sunday's pitcher.
Plesac versus Davey? That'll do it for you. I'll watch.
No, we're getting Tristan.
Okay.
Logan Allen, Shane Bieber, Tristan McKenzie.
Damn it.
Davies pitching Sunday?
He's
He's
with the
with the
team, and they
team.
did the
He's lined
Yankees. We're looking at him for Sunday.
Nice. I was half asleep watching the Yankees game yesterday. Tuesday and Wednesday killed me.
Got.
Got.
Particularly this week because we had the big Tuesday as well as a big Wednesday.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
We got some awards to give out. Jake, you get to go first.
Man, I just put myself in a pretzel
That's cool.
because there's now like 4 guys I want to talk about for the same reason. So I had it originally with 2. I'm gonna do the 2 guys I want to talk about, but now I'm kind of mad it's 4, but it's 2. I'm gonna give out the West Coast Rusted Root Award.
West
Coast Rusted Root Award.
Okay, so I think you're doing a play on Rooted in Oakland because we've been talking about that for a while.
Ooh.
And that's West Coast. And rooted means to have sex in Australia. And we were hanging out with Moylan.
Had sex with Moylan.
Rusty sex. So my guess is that this is going to Seth Brown.
It is. It is. Seth Brown. No. Jim, you know how much I love the Send Me On My Way song
Send
by
Me On My Way.
Rusted Root.
Yeah.
Jim, there's 2 guys right now, and this is why I picked them, and now I got in my head about it because there's 2 other guys that could be the same conversation. The 2 guys leading the league in saves right now, there's 2 guys with 7 saves, and the rest have 4.
Ooh.
Couple guys on the West Coast. It's Mark Melancon for the Padres, and it's Jake McGee for the San Francisco Giants.
Now, do you like that as a Jake?
Yeah.
Like McGee is almost the perfect last name for the first name Jake.
Jake McGee.
Just like, let's clown it out.
Come on. Both these guys have been on long baseball journeys
Mm-hmm.
to the fact that, I mean, Melancon is closing for the Padres. Like, closing for the Padres. Supposed to be the most fun team in the league. He was catching the fly balls in the bullpen last year. Jake McGee, Jim, and this is like kind of a sad thing, and it, you know, when we join forces with whoever to kind of like take down / change the Rockies, Jake McGee has had an incredible career, except when he was on the Colorado Rockies.
Well, yeah.
He's had like a 2.78 or lower ERA with 3 other teams he's been with. The Rockies was like 4.6, and people thought he was going to be like out of the league because he was an old reliever. He's back. He's figured it out. Last year, Jim, and I know this is your favorite thing about Jake McGee. Last year, 2020, he pumped 96.4% heaters. Here it comes, try to hit it. And they're not. Jake McGee's been gross. He's been a big part of the Giants' start. I was thinking about Alex Colomé in Minnesota and how much that has hurt the start of their season and the feel around that team. These guys have been lights out. So, yeah, I want to give a couple old relievers some love.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jake McGee.
Jake McGee.
His Twitter handle is... oh, he follows me. What's up, Jake?
What's up, Jake? Friend?
McGee McNally.
What was that?
McGee McNally? Nally? I don't know where that comes from.
McGee McNally.
Yeah, I mean, it's McNally.
It's a nice profile pic. Looks very happy.
Okay, so this is where it gets creepy. His
Yeah.
wife's last name was McNally.
Mm.
So two Micks got married.
Yeah.
McGee McNally. That's beautiful. Their clans probably hated each other. What's your favorite Catherine McPhee song?
Ooh, I'm a Nanny McPhee guy.
Okay, that's fair.
What's your award again?
My award is Cats in the Cradle.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Okay.
Sing the first line of that song.
Little boy blue and the man on the moon. Okay, so I've got this. So
You know what?
Harry Chapin, Yusuf Islam,
No, I might change the award name.
released in 1974, which makes me think 74 Eloy Jimenez. He's hurt. He hurt his pec.
No.
And you once got a peck on the cheek from Ryan Yarborough.
No.
That wasn't it.
No, it's the Neil Young Award.
Award changed.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get
Neil Young song, Old Man. I
Yeah.
was just looking at Old Man, take a look at your life, but it didn't really fit Old Men. Do you know how good the old men are doing?
Love it.
Have you figured it out?
I got a couple old men.
Dude, I just had this up.
Jimmy,
Now
what'd you
I'm on
do?
fucking Jake McGee McNally's Twitter. I had all the...
Jake McGee.
I had all the fucking... I had it all up.
I had it all. I could have had it all. I was the best. I was a contender.
Put him up. I had the whole fucking thing ready.
Who's the award go to?
Dude, all the old men.
All of the old men in baseball.
Yes. Hitters only.
Is there an age number?
36 and over.
36 and up. Okay.
All of the hitters that are 36 and over have an OPS of 836. It's the best OPS of any age range. Okay. Better than the 31 to 35-year-olds. Better to the 25 and under. Better than 26 to 30. 36 ages, 36 years old and up. 32 home runs, 277 batting average, 351 on base percentage, 486 slugging. They're just crushing it, dude. So eat bugs, nerds. According to his age, he's going to go down. No, the old guys are killing it.
It's a young man's game.
The old guys.
Could you name just a couple players for people? Just like a couple old hitters.
Yachty is doing really well.
Like him.
Turner's doing really well.
Like him.
Cruz is doing really well for
Love
this. Who's Kansas City? Kansas City's got Salvi. Is he?
I don't think he's.
No, he's not that old.
No. Is Carlos Santana that old?
Might be. He's been around.
Yeah, I had. Like I said, I had.
Okay.
a lot of this
Yeah. No,
research.
that was good. I think a couple
Some
names getting the
names.
shout out. Longoria, Ed Strudas says.
Gerard Dyson.
Dyson him up.
He's doing good for the Padres. Houston, which is Gurriel.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty wild?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be sustainable.
Love that.
I guess it's also you only get to play at that age if you are good.
True.
Wow.
So you get
Loophole in you.
it's still impressive they're the best.
Just trying to ruin your
I'll
award.
change your name to Mickey so quick. Ruining my
Great award.
prestigious
It was
award.
a great award.
I did have info. It is fun. The old
It
men.
is good.
The old men.
If you want to get the info, BBD gives his award.
Well, I came dangerously close to giving a bunch of Phillies infielders the Bound 2 award. I'm not going there. I am giving...
I found it. I'll find it.
BBD's giving his award.
Justin Turner, Nelson Cruz, Gerard Dyson, Craig Stammen, Yadier Molina, Yuli Gurriel, Jed Lowry is helping a lot. Jed Lowry's helping out.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan's
good.
Yeah, but I think he's gotten a hit.
Okay.
Stammen's got a hit.
Huge.
Jed Lowry, Ryan Zimmerman, Kurt Suzuki, Joey Votto's another big one.
Yeah.
Matt Joyce, Pujols, Brett Gardner, Vogt, Miggy Cabs. Those are the guys.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Big Baby David.
And I am giving out the No More Parties in L.A. award. And that's going to Adolis Garcia. Feels like forever ago, but it was this series. Rangers playing the Angels. Rangers take 2 out of 3. Adolis Garcia was at the center of a lot of the action in the Shohei Ohtani, Kohei Arihara game that we tried to pick Ohtani in the homer draft. Adolis Garcia homered in this game and then robbed Ohtani's homer.
Right.
Just ruining all the Angels' good times. The game was in L.A., I believe. I mean, they're not in L.A., but in
Anaheim. Yeah, don't piss Trevor off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with Trevor that it's bullshit that they do that, but
No fun. He had a lot of fun.
Adolis El Bombi as a nickname. Love that.
Bombi?
Bombi.
What's that mean?
Bombi. El Bombi.
I at the end? Not Bombo?
I at the end.
That says that translates into English as Bombi.
Okay.
Bombi.
The Bombi.
Yeah. It says if I want to translate it from Bosnian, Bombi is bombs. So maybe it's just like
The bomb.
The bomb.
I like that.
I don't know. Is he from Bosnia?
I don't think so.
He's visited.
I don't think so either way.
He's
born in
visited for
Cuba.
sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big influence there.
All right. Who's our best friend of the week?
Guys, our best friend of the week. It's Austin Meadows. Goes 5 for 8, a homer, 2 doubles, 3 ribbies, a couple walks. Good week, Meds.
Meds.
Good job by Meds. All right, we do have elevator talk. If you find yourself stuck in an elevator with a fan of a team, he's wearing this hat. Here's some quick fodder you can throw his way. We will spin the wheel. It will be a random team. There will be 2 minutes put on the clock. It'll end the episode. Here we go. Wheel is spinning. Oh, the Braves.
Wow.
Acuna's been hurt.
Wow, we saw them. We were live.
Over there, yeah.
Hop into an elevator, we'd say, hey, we were at the game.
Ian Anderson kind of looks like a Civil War reenactor.
Yeah.
You can mention that. You can talk about how Acuna is hurt. Talk about how Freddie Freeman's really fun, hits the ball really hard.
Yeah, barrels king, Freddie Freeman.
You can talk about how, young Thick really needs to pick it up at third base offensively.
Yeah.
Because if they're looking to make trades at the deadline, he's kind of
nervous.
That's an area where there's people they can go try and get.
He's getting on base. That's a good start for young Thick.
And he's making plays at third.
Yeah.
Making plays at third.
Chipper Jones said he could win a Gold Glove. You want to get healthy, I mean, we've got Freed hurt right now. We got Smiley hurt right now. Soroka's got to come back soon, right? That's got to be exciting.
Yeah. Excited for that.
Acuna's hurt. Get him back.
Well, let me go check out who they're playing.
Go check out who they're playing.
What's their schedule like? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Adrianza
they
did a
go
couple good
to
things for
your
them.
D-back, so they got to be careful of the freight train.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Watch out. Pablo Sandoval, Jim.
Yep. He's around. He's big.
He's hitting.
He's really big. He's a big guy. Big guy.
He's hitting 1.3 OPS for Pablo.
Wow. Madison Bumgarner versus Drew Smiley.
Ooh, so he's coming back. So that's huge.
How about that? And then Zach Gallen versus Bryce Wilson.
Peter Moylan showed me his downstairs mix-up.
What was that all about?
Nice.
Look mangled.
I wouldn't say mangled. I'd say mangled, but nice.
That's huge. It's huge. It's not mangled. That would suck. If that's how it was described.
Mm.
It's my baby.